It goes cold. Okay, so awakening vitality. Used in the medicineless hospitals in Beijing. Okay, so let's find a stance first. 1, 2, 3. This is okay. My hips line up with my shoulders. And then I want to connect. So I want to connect upwards first, connecting to the energy above me. And then once I've connected upwards, I can release my spine and all the heaviness down to my feet and then into the floor, connecting to the earth. And then I want to connect my body to the horizon in front of me, behind me, to my left, and to my right. So I'm energetically connected in all directions. I feel the ball from the ankles and the knees and the hips and between my shoulders. And then I'm going to lift upwards, holding the ball. Now the ball is between my forearms, my elbows, my upper arms, my hands and my fingers. Holding the ball. Your mind in the center. Imagine you're floating in this universal energy. Okay, and then turning. Concentrating on the lower back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then all the way back to the front. And check your position hasn't changed at all, and then go the other way. So we go as far as we can, and then we come almost to the front, but not quite. 2, 3, 4, focusing on the lower back, 5, and 6, and then all the way back to the front. And maintain the ball, maintain my mind on the ball through the center line. Okay, then middle of your back, pretty much between the lower scapula, turning. 1, again not turning completely to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all the way back. And other way, focus on the middle of the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. So the middle of the back, the train is called Ling Tai. Really important. This transfers the energy from the floor to that point and then transfers down your arms and into space. Okay, still pushing the head up. Last one is the big bone at the back of the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and back. For your spine health, Yeah, this whole exercise for your spine health. You connect to the energies. Okay, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. Okay, and then we're going to chant Howla. Everything is well and getting better. Howla. 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 Okay, and the same on the other side. Howla. 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 That's it. Pause, hold, feel the energy. Mind in the center of the ball. Okay, and then we're just going to bring the hands towards the rib cage without touching. Come down to the bottom of the rib cage, turn the hands palm up, bring the hands out to the side. Fingers lift up and turn around, and then we hold onto the waist, sinking and dropping downwards, pushing the head up. Next exercise for the hips, for your hip health. Also working your sacrum and your lower lumbar spine. Okay, so find a nice relaxing position. Your hands are going to stay on your hips for a fair bit. Okay, so we're going to push the head up and we're just going to move from the sacrum so the hip goes out and then to the front and then out to the side and then all the way to the back. Try and keep the upper body still. And 2, and out, and back. 3, be slow and be deliberate. 4, 5, and 6. And then change the direction. 1, 2, 3. Back. Hip. Forwards. Hip. Back. 2. 3. 4. 5. So in the beginning, this is all physical. 6. And back. And from back, we find neutral. Neutral position. Later on, this becomes much more energetic, but in the beginning, it is very physical movements, more external movements. Later on, you start to find the internal within the external. Okay, so head up. This one is a lot more internal. This one is feeling the energy flow through your spine by creating a spiral that flows through your body. So like water turning down a sink, wash each vertebra in turn, coming slowly downwards. Just create internal spiraling and go all the way down your back, all the way through the lumbar region to your tail, and feel like your tail is lengthening and dragging on the floor. You feel this spiraling in your hips as your tailbone draws a small circle between your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then just tell yourself to stop. Don't stop abruptly. Okay, pushing the head up still. So the antenna goes up. You're already connected to the ground, floating in this sea of energy. Change the direction. So whatever you did before, you change the spiral. You go the opposite way. Spiral from the top of the neck. Feel washing all of the vertebrae as you go down. The mind just following as much as it can. Dropping down through the spine, through the lumbar region to the tail, and then you feel the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The tailbone lengthening, connecting to the earth. Okay, and then tell yourself to stop. We'll do 3 times on each side. So you're clockwise to begin with. Start the spiral externally, make it then internal. Feel like the water flowing down your spine. All the way down to the tail. Tailbone lengthening, drawing that small circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your spine health, very important. Okay, so head is up. Okay, change direction, go the opposite way. Number 2, so we've done 2 of 2. All the way down. Spiral all the way down to your tailbone. Small circle between your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Helps you to release your spine. Yeah, release the spine whilst keeping the head pushing up. So the antenna is just simply turning. Okay, so head is up, tail is dropped down. Make sure the feet aren't rocking from side to side. All parts of your feet are on the floor. So the last 2. So clockwise again. From the top of the neck, spiraling downwards. And again, it might go quite quickly. You might find that you're at your tailbone already. Energy travels differently from, it can travel at the speed of thought. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then telling yourself to stop. And then the last one, again, checking that your feet are doing the right thing. You're connected to the ground in the right way. Okay, and then anti-clockwise, spiral, all the way down, hit your tailbone quite easily, nice and simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to a stop. Okay, now you should feel that the spine is released whilst the head is pushing up. And then we're going to use this movement to push the hips forwards. So the pelvis going forwards, and then use anterior tilt or posterior tilt, I can't remember which one, but lift upwards so that your pelvis is pointing towards the ceiling. Hold for a few seconds and then release back down again to the neutral position, tailbone dropping into the ground. Okay, once the tailbone is dropping into the ground, the head is up, the spine is stretched. Push tail back, push hips back, and then lift and hold for a few seconds. You might not feel very much on the backwards lift, but don't worry, that's normal. And then roll back down again. That's it. Good lengthening. All of this is about connecting to your body, the internal part of your body. Okay, push forwards, lift up. So you're just using your core to lift up. Hold for a few seconds, roll back down again. Again, we do 3. Feel the tailbone release. Okay, push back, lift up, hold for a few seconds, and release down. Okay, and third one, push forwards, lift up. All good for your spine health. Chin tucking very, very slightly. Okay, roll back down again. Head is up, toes dropping down. Okay, and then one more back. Straight back and lift like you're just lifting the tail off of the floor. Hold and then release. Okay, and this for your hip health, and then pressing on the floor, we rise up. We keep the hands where they are, and we're going to bring the feet together. So we've done back and we've done hips. Next we do the neck. Okay, so we've been working on this quite a bit. Push the neck back, pushing the head up. Okay, now look up. Now look down. Push the head slightly forwards, tucking the chin to the chest, and then rising upwards. Feel the neck and the head go back. So your head is lined up with your spine, weight dropping between your feet. Up. Forwards and downwards. So we're not going to bend the body, we're just going to like lift the head, stretching the head and the neck, tucking the chin to the chest. Okay, and then up. Making head back. And up, third one. Forwards, downwards. And lift up. And come to neutral position. Neck is back, head is lined up over the spine. Okay, then we're going to look straight down. I'm going to bring the head into the chest. And then we're going to roll upwards again. Look up. Push head and neck back. And down. Head tucks into the chest, come down a little way. And then push up. Stretching. Number 2. Head and neck back so it's lined up over your spine. Drop down. Drop a little way, but not too much. Press up. Head, neck back. Find the neutral position. Separate the hands. 1 and 2. Okay, next one, very simple. We're going to link the fingers. We're going to stretch up, and then we're going to lean to one side, and we're going to straighten the opposite arm to where you're leaning as much as you can. So your heel going to the ceiling. And then we're going to turn. We're going to do the same on the other side. Push, turn a little bit, and stretch and straighten. Heel of the hand goes up, turning, and stretch and straighten. Third one, stretching Turn. And last one, stretch. Turn. Straight up. Fold. Just fold and then release everything down. Like you're poised to jump into a swimming pool. Okay, so the first one we're not going to count. We're going to stretch, fold from the hips, touch the knees, and then release. So let's inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. Okay, and then we're just going to turn 45 degrees. Yeah, very small increment of turning. Again, first one we're not going to count. Exhale. Okay, 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. And go the other way. Again, just 45 degrees. Stretch. And release. And 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. Bring the hands around to the front. Hold on to the thighs. Okay, so fold, push your back up slightly, pull in, and then release. Number 1. A little bit lower. Pull inwards, push the back up, and release. And again. And release. And then one more. Pull in, fold over, and release. Just let the hands float in front of you. Press on the feet. Lift up. Bring the hands downwards. And then lengthen through the spine. Lifting 2. And push. 3. 4. 5. 6. Okay, good. And then feel the feet firmly on the ground. Head is up. Bringing the hands downwards. Wash the front of the body. Inside the body, all the way down to your feet. Pause for the energy flow through the body. Releasing all your tension downwards. Pause for about a minute. You feel the gap underneath your arms. And then out. Seat the wrists. Shoulders are dropped. Okay, squeeze. And then relax the chest. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Keep going. Okay, and then pause, and then howla, 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 and pause. Fingertips just lifted very, very slightly. Okay, good. And then bring in the hands, holding the ball. Your mind is always between your hands. Okay, inhale, exhale. Feel like you're squeezing and releasing the ball. 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. Okay, and now you're going to expand the ball. So you're going to move a little bit, but not much. Like you're rolling a ball between your hands. And then the ball moving into the first layer of your skin, into your bones, into your marrow, into the outer layer of your skin, and then moving out into your energy field, so into the state of no mind. Expanding, filling the room, filling the earth, filling the sky, filling space, the heavens, infinitely expanding, connecting to all the people practicing this wisdom, healing, qigong, to the masters, to the ancestors, to all the energy you need for yourself, to help yourself heal, for others to heal, and to be a guiding light for others. To own your space and your energy for wisdom, for knowledge, for peace, tranquility, serenity, connecting to all of those qualities, Connecting to the Hunyan Chi, like the primordial building blocks of the universe. Okay, and then we start to change, go the other way, circle the other way, start to bring that energy back from infinite space, from the heavens, from the stars, from the planets, back into the sky, to the earth, back into the room, back in through all of the layers of your energy field, your Wei Qi field that keeps your body strong and healthy and immune against most illnesses. Back through the first layer of your skin, back through your bones, back through your marrow, back to the inner layer of your skin, back to between your hands. Okay, and then bring the energy into the navel area, behind your navel, into the area Chinese called Dantian. So this energy field. So for the Westerners, the biomagnetic battery or your bioelectrical battery. You store the charge in your battery. So right in the center of your body, not on the surface of your skin. This is the surface layer is not the proper dantian. The proper dantian is right in the center of the body. Obviously, it's invisible as well. You can feel the energy permeate throughout your body, but you can't see these things. Just concentrating all your energy into the center. So imagine like there's a beam of energy going from your palms to your mingmen, and then it's right between that area there that you want to create the ball. Find the peace, find the tranquility in the practice. Find the muscle release within the practice. No tension. Your skin and your muscles hang from your bones. Your bones are upright. With no deviation at all. Okay, release the hands down. Okay, now we're going to go heels, toes, and back to our original stance. Okay, and then we're going to cultivate the practice. So imagine here that the ball between the ankles, between the knees, between the hips is rising to between the shoulders, and it's going outwards to your upper arms, and then to the elbow, and then to the forearms, and then to the wrists, into the hands, and outwards, even further out to the fingertips and beyond. You just want to release your spine. Keep the head up when you release your spine. That's it. Make sure that your foot not rolling at all. Make sure you have the correct posture. Okay, cultivating the energy now. Nice and simple. Feel the ball expand in the shoulders to stop them from collapsing, expanding between the upper arms, the forearms, the wrist and the hands. Gives you a much more rounded shape. Still the mind in the center, a bit like on the center line. So here. Okay, and then if we can, we're going to go deeper into the practice. We go deeper by allowing the ball to expand to the first layer of the skin. So if your ball is in between your arms, then the first layer is the inside layer. And then we move to the bones and to the marrow. And then we move to the surface of the skin. And then we must be able to release all of that out into space. Releasing in all directions out into space. This is the state of no mind we need to cultivate for our practice to bear fruit. So releasing the tailbone, keeping the head upright, keeping the chin slightly tucked, feeling the expansion of the ball between the arms, expanding out into the space around you. Even if it's just a little way outside of you, then you're no longer in your body, and then the flow of the energy can reach its maximum potential. So this is the state of no mind, not concentrating on the body, just keeping your mind out in the area around you. And this is where we use the breath to do this. So focus on breathing into the center of the ball. And then on the exhale, feel the ball expand. Releasing the tensions into the ground. Creates this wave-like energy that rises from your feet to Ling Tai, and then like the scene in Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, where the ball is rolling down the tunnel. The energy is rising from your feet, coming all the way to your shoulders and down your arms to your hands to your fingers and out into space. And whether you do that in front of you or to the sides or all at once is something that only you can create with your mind or with your state of no mind. You don't want to imagine this, you want to feel it. Bruce Lee used to say, don't think, feel. And he's right, you must feel the energy, feel the connection to the ground, feel the connection to everything around you. Okay, and then we're going to lower the hands down just a little bit. Just to, if you're thinking too much in your shoulders will hurt. So again, you're trying to get outside of your body. Think of the first position that you hold as the human position, and then this one is the earth position. It starts to develop your root, connection to the ground. Your root shouldn't just be touching the ground, it should be going into the ground, way beneath your feet. Without the root, there is no magic. There's no gong fu. Okay, and then we can expand on that even further if you release the arms down. Still, we feel the ball inside the body, but when we press on the feet, the ball then expands. And then we release and relax. We release the tail, we press on the feet. If you're very relaxed, your arms are just going to move of their own accord. You're not even going to go, your intention is to open up And it's the intention that makes everything happen. We're not using muscles, we're just using pressing on the ground. Feel the open, feel the close. Press, release, press, release. So whilst you're pressing with your feet, you're still sinking down. So the energy that we create by pressing and releasing at the same time is the soft wave power that we need to cultivate. So even pressing without rising up will create more connection, more energy, expansion. So yeah, I'm pressing, but I'm also sinking at the same time. I'm always sinking down. This is the wave power. Okay, and then hold. So here you want to feel like all of the joints open. So let's just do one more. So as we sink, everything closes a little bit, but not too much. And then when we press, everything opens at the same time. Okay, everything is open at the same time. Just hold the opening at the same time. Feel the flow. Take your mind slightly outside of your body so that chi can flow naturally without any hindrance. Holding for a little bit, just for a few seconds, just so you can feel what's happening. Okay, and then release. Good. Okay, and then coming out of it. Okay, we lift up, we finish there. So we just want to wash the front of the body. Again, the head is releasing downwards. Tail is releasing downwards, but the head is still pushing up. Don't fixate though at the top of your head. Just once you've got that in place, then try and release the physical, then release the mental energy down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. Okay, and then we're going to do the back half of the body as well. This is a very Taoist practice. Wash the back of the body, back half of the body. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then this one through the bones, through the marrow, so the center of the body, what's regarded as the center of your body. Through the bones, through the marrow. So if it's coming out through your fingertips, out through the palms, out through the toes, out through the feet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, good, very nice. Right hand makes the fist and then the left hand covers. Okay, we finished there for today. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so we have a few things happening. On Wednesday evenings, we are going over to Tess's house to train in her garden in Merrow. And she's got enough room for about 8 people comfortably. Our garden is massive. So anyone that's interested in doing that with me, give me a message. And then we've got Friday afternoons at Snox Hall Fields in Cranley. So that's going to be 3 o'clock every Friday, hopefully with the weather. And even if it is like light rain, I'm still going to go there because it's something that we need to continue to do. It's better to train in person. And that's it. That's my news. So, oh yeah, and Saturdays I would be doing Broadwater from 11 a.m. until about 1 o'clock. Okay, thank you. And I will see you all next time. Well done.
谢谢，加一下。